Money made the beat. Money made the beat.
I've been through a lot of stuff, a lot of traumatic events, and it's funny because when I tell people my stories, it's literally I have the same tone. I'm so monotone about it, nonchalant about it, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, what? Wow, that happened?" And it's just like it's nothing to me. Trauma is normal to me, and that's so sad. Sometimes I'll look at my childhood pictures and feel bad for that little girl because I feel like she had a lot of adult problems as a child. And that's not to say that, my parents were bad people. They were extremely young. They were 16 and 19 when I was born. So kids themselves. But unfortunately, I don't have the best memories of my childhood, but that's okay because it shaped me into who I am today. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be who I am. So I wouldn't be here helping you. I don't want a pity party or anything like that. I just want to tell my story. I just want other people to know they're not alone. And I'm sure there's people that have been through way worse than what I have been to, not to make light of my situation by any means, because trauma is trauma. But I'm also not here to get sympathy, empathy, or anything like that. I just want everybody to acknowledge that trauma is trauma, and don't ever let someone make you feel like you're a bad person or you're a liar or your feelings aren't relevant, because they are. And what happened. You can't take it away, but what you can do is you can start healing. You can find ways to fix it. You can help other people heal. And my childhood, it's not just my childhood, but what happened in my childhood also helped shape who I became as a teenager, as a young adult, and who I am now, because now I'm in my mid 30s. I know I look young, thank you. But yeah, now I'm in my mid 30s and I see things a lot clearer now. I'm more self-aware. I have ambitions, I have passions, I have goals. But back then, as a teenager and a young adult, I didn't make the best choices. I didn't hang around the best people, but those people also had went through traumatic events. And so it's when you before you judge someone, or you think that this person is just rude or ridiculous or crazy or whatever, it's probably stems from something that was traumatic that happened to them that they didn't know how to cope with, they didn't know how to heal, and the only thing they could do was become crazy or get on drugs or abuse other people. So I'm not excusing their behavior by any means, but I'm just saying that there's usually a reason. So a lot of my traumatic events helped me be who I am, so I wouldn't change any of them per se. I might have changed the boyfriends because I was in a lot of abusive relationship. I shouldn't say a lot. I was in three memorable situations, relationships, whatever you want to call them, that I'll, discuss at a later time or in a blog or a book or something. But whew, like one was physically abusive, one was mentally abusive and got hooked on drugs. One made me confused about everything because he was an empty person who didn't have empathy. So I mean, yeah, just a lot of stuff. And here I am not blaming them for everything, because I was a codependent and an empath. And being codependent, you just want to latch on to somebody. You just want somebody to love. You want somebody's problems to fix besides your own. You want to enable people. So I had my own issues. But I always picked the worst people to take care of, the ones that needed the most help and needed the most effort from me, and that were most traumatized, or the most, you know, um, yeah, it would. But now I'm self-aware. I've been single for a long time. And it's on purpose. It's on purpose. If I meet somebody and we're end up being cool companions, hang out, they would have to be on the same level as I am, in the same space, be self-aware, know their purpose, know that that he has his faults, I have mine, and be able to take accountability just, man, just be in a healthier spot than the people that I chose to be with. I mean, I chose to be with people that I knew were bad people for me. You know, not that they were bad people, but bad people for me. They weren't able to give me the type of love that I needed, and they were not healthy enough to help me realize that I wasn't healthy. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel good about what I'm doing now, because at first, when I first started my business, I was so confused. Like, I had no graphic design background, no website background. You know, I didn't know how to draw up contracts. I didn't know how to do welcome packets. I didn't know how to do videos and edit them. And I mean, I didn't know how to do any of it. And I'm still learning. I'm still new at it, but I've come so far and I'm so proud of myself. And, you know, the late great Nip said to never give up, don't give up. And I just hear that all the time, like, don't give up, never give up, because you're going to get to where you want to go. And I'm getting there, you know, I'm getting there. I'm working on it. And I'm so proud of where I've come, even though in my mind, I'm not where I feel like I should be in 2 years, but I think I'm always going to be like that. Because in 10 years, I'm going to be like, I'm not where I think I should be in 10 years. But I'm trying to change my mindset, because I want to speak it into existence. I want to believe it. I want to visualize it. And I want to visualize, you know, me helping you for a long time. I want this to be what I do, because I know that there's a lot of people out there in general, men and women, that are in, you know, toxic relationships, that have unhealed trauma, that feel lost, confused, stuck. They feel like they're weak. They feel like they're, you know, codependent and not being true to themselves. And so I'm here to help you. We all can help each other, because, you know, like I said in other videos, I'm still a work in progress. I work on it every single day. I still have my fears. I still have my things that, you know, are just bad habits that I'm like, oh, whoa, I did that. Whoa, you know. So we can work together. We can grow together, and that's my goal. I'm also going to be having some guests from time to time, because I know that there's subjects and topics that other people would have more experience in. For example, you know, when it comes to raising children, when it comes to splitting up from a partner, when you have kids, things like that, how to cope with like 40-hour-a-week jobs and managers and stuff. And, you know, I'll have different things on here, different guests, so you're not just looking at me, because I know that can get kind of boring and so I will be doing that. But I just wanted to update you guys and tell you I'm super, super excited. You see, I got a little light. You can see the ring in my eyes. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to help you. I'm ready for you to be and feel like the flippin' superstar that you are, because you the shit, okay? And you can go to my website, and it's gonna be in the description box. But that's
Money made the
literally
beat.
what it is, because you're the shit.com, because you're strong, honorable, independent, and true. That's you. And if you don't feel like that, we're gonna get you there, okay?